is going to be who it is. Let me just check that. It's a ZVZ. It's going to be. Sorry, lost it. Okay, it's going to be Valor for Team Scientology Vessel and Bayou for Supply Block. And again, these are the B team matches.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's get into game one. It is on Circuit Breakers, the starting map for this week, week 4.
And so far, from what I'm seeing, Valor has a 1-0 with a walkover, or 2-0 with a walkover so far this season. So the one he has played, he won.
Mm-hmm. That's his previous record, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, in the bottom corner here, for Team Supply Block, it's Bayou as the teal Zerg.
Mm-hmm. And in the top right, we've got the yellow Zerg, Valar. 4. Team. Am I mixing this up?
Scientology Vessel.
Yeah, Scientology Vessel.
So we kind of interesting. ZVZs, there are quite a bit of Zergs in the league. I don't know the total proportion, but it seems like a fair amount of ZVZs, and even in the CPL kickoff event, the finals was a ZVZ where Debaser upset Seri. So that was interesting. And ZVZ, is one of those upsetty matches. It's not it's tough. I don't play ZVZ, so I'm going to be kind of leaning on you for your understanding of this. But this is a matchup where I definitely would give underdogs a higher chance. It's really a build order focused matchup.
Indeed. And so we have Valor going for the early pool and the early gas. I'm not much of a ZVZ player myself. I actually play ZVP, PVZ, PVT.
Oh, you're a race picker. Okay.
Sort of. I only don't play PvP.
Oh.
I play PvT, PVZ. Obviously, PVZ is not a that's generally not a favored matchup for Protoss, but I enjoy that.
You don't like PvP?
Yeah, I don't really like PvP. I find I go for a lot of early. I always go for Reaver, and I always get killed by Dragoons. But ZVZ, I had been playing a lot of Zerg on the ladder, and you get a lot of ZVZs because it just seems there's a lot of Zergs out there, like you said. And it's particularly in this league, there are several teams where they're loaded with Zergs. But it's all about the early aggression with the Zerglings, Zergling control if you expand early. And then eventually it's about mutas.
Yeah, so Valor coming out here with these 6 lings, and the expansion is up for Bayou, but he's got 4 lings of his own out. So, and of course Valor is scouting in the wrong direction, so I think right now, as long as Bayou reacts, he should be able to make this a build order win since he's getting an earlier hatchery.
But speed is almost done for Valor.
Right.
But he is continuing to make Zerglings. So this is going to be pretty much can he break this? Okay, so he's got 2 reinforcing Zerglings coming up. Oh, they sort of get picked off. Yeah, this is a little bit of a rough position right now. These speed Zerglings versus slow lings, pretty much pinning.
Yeah, this might be a quick game here. Bayou was trying to get a good angle with the lings to block, but he lost it, and actually was Valor who got the concave. And speedlings versus speedlings versus slow. It's just going to be a quick game.
Yeah, you're going to have a tough time, and especially he's going to be able to pick off this hatchery, and that's just really rough.
Bayou didn't even build a sunken, which is interesting.
Yeah, and we've got Valar's Spires already started. He's got Zerglings with no protection, or with nothing in Bayou's base. So, yeah, we've got the GG.
Yeah, so that was interesting. I think for Bayou to survive that, he had to get Sunkens. I don't think there was any other way for him to survive that.
Well, he probably figured if he was losing the hatchery, he was losing the game. He might have tried to scratch at a couple more Zerglings. But, yeah, he was in a rough position as soon as he lost that, as soon as he lost his ramp.
Yeah.
Because once you lose control of your ramp, you can't get out of your base. You can't get good angles. You've got Valor trading efficiently, where you have to push through. It's just a bad position. So,
looks like we got a couple people in chat. Boba, Vic7. Hey guys, how's it going? I think we're going to be casting Vic7's game next after this. So he's going to be seeing it. And Snipe in as well. I think you guys will be seeing his cast later this week, I believe. That's cool. And of course, Zookeeper and the other guy, Jess, already casted, so be sure to check theirs out.
Yeah, check out their cast.
Get to see my epic PvP.
Yeah, and you'll get to see me
wreck some noob
with the worst +1 timing of all time in PvZ. I noticed that immediately when I was playing that game. I said, man, I could have sworn I started +1, and then I look at it and I say, man, if this gets casted,
yeah,
they're gonna point out how late this is.
Well,
and it was just so bad.
Do you know what the timestamp of it was? Was it like seven something?
It was in game 1, and I had a Citadel of Adun upgrading Zealot speed before I started +1.
Whoa, okay, that was late.
Yeah, that's usually not where you want that. I think I didn't have the gas when I tried to start +1, so it didn't start it.
Yeah, I've done 2 workers on gas before, and that just screws everything up.
So Tau Cross ZBZ. I've played some of these. You can really easily pin inside of a base with Zerglings, with early lings, at that small choke, if you can get there before they have units, before they have their lings. 3-player map, and the distance. I don't know. I wouldn't really consider the distance that long.
Yeah,
but it all depends on the scout.
Yeah, it's not as small as like Transistor, but it's an average size map. But anyways, we've got our green Zerg here in the corner, Valor, with a fast hatch.
Yeah, a fast second in-base hatchery. So a 12 hatch in-base.
And it looks like Bayou's going for that fast pool again.
No. This is Bayou going for the fast pool where he went for the expand last time.
Right, I'm getting these players confused.
So Valor going for the then following the 12 hatch, the 12 pool into the gas. So this looks to me like he's going to send a lot of Zerglings once his second hatchery gets up. His spawning pool is slower, pretty significantly slower. He's gonna have to survive the early lings, and he has a creep colony coming up too. That's actually, I think that blocks gas, but
yeah, it makes the pathing a little bit weird. Or no, it actually straightens him, I believe.
I guess.
No.
But I mean the gas coming back is a little slower.
That's true. Yeah.
But so we have the we do have the regular expand coming from our Teal Zerg, and then we've got he's using his 4 Zerglings defensively out of his 9 pool.
Interesting.
And I think this just straight up puts Valor at an advantage because he went for the pool later. He has 2 hatcheries up already, and he's gonna just be able to pump a lot of lings.
Yeah, this hatch
And
for
Zergling speed
this
is
hatch
only a
for
little behind.
this hatch for style. It's not something you see a lot, like in a really high level like Korean play, but it's kind of a older um, build from what I've seen of ZVZs, and it's good for players who do go again for 9 pool, because you do get that ling pump at such a good time. It's not really in the meta of really high level ZVZ, like I said, but it's still something that ZVZers can pull out, and it's good to have on hand, and it might work out for Valor. And it looks like there's one sunken going up, so that is a good sign, but it might not finish in time. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, although we do have Zergling speed already finished. For okay, now they both have it. It just finished for Valor.
Yeah, and this
But
is
he's just gonna be able to build so many Zerglings.
okay. The fight is coming in here, and Valor got a concave on the side, but Bayou got an even better concave wraparound and munched those lings.
Yep. But we do have. Ooh, Valor can slip a couple Zerglings by. They're not engaging each other. They're just running by. The Sunken is morphing in the main base of Valor. The Lair's morphing. The Lair's already finished. Over here with
Okay, it looks like a drone or two died, which is a big deal. But Bayou is coming in here, and there is one sunken up, and there's a couple lings at home, which I think should be enough. But they're going to get a drone or two of their own, only losing one drone there. That's significant.
Indeed.
Drones are so critical in ZVZs. Like losing 3 drones, in other matchups, losing 3 workers is not the end of the world. But in a ZVZ, losing any more than 1 or 2 workers can be so game changing.
We actually have even worker counts at the moment, 8 for both.
Yeah.
One just about to pop out for Bayou.
Yeah, that attack did even it up, but before, and that was good that he slipped those in and got that, but before it would have been offset. It looks like Bayou's coming out with another Ling Force of his own, but there's going to be 2 Sunkens up in a good position, a nice Sim City. So I don't.
That Spire is an interesting spot. It won't be a issue this game, I don't think. But generally, you want your Spire in a position where it can't really be surrounded by Zerglings and picked off.
Yeah, it is in range of the 2 Sunkens, so I think it should actually might be a little bit of a blocker. And
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think it's issued this game.
Yeah, sure.
We actually just don't have a lot of production coming out. Oh, well, he's saving his gas or he's saving his larva with the Spire.
Ling's funneling in here awkwardly. They're dancing.
Yeah,
Didn't get a good
very
angle. That was a really poorly executed attack. Lings were not attacking for a large majority of the time, and he will not lose anything. Just sacrificed large number of Lings there.
Coming down.
That's interesting. I think that might be a little bit of an overreaction.
Yeah, I think so as well. So all of those Zerglings committed by Bayou there only did half damage to that sunken colony.
Yeah.
So that's obviously not what you're looking for with those Zerglings.
And Bayou is just getting farther and farther ahead here, because he does have a Nat, and he's just going to start mining more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all going to come down to who can get the better Muta Harass. It looks like Bayou is going for Scourge instead of Muta, excuse me. Can Valor get enough Muta Harass to even things out a bit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we actually don't have the second gas taken by Bayou, even though he has. Okay, he's just taking it. But we have Zerglings or Mutas already in production for Valor, when they are not in production yet for Bayou.
So it looks like Bayou is planning to just defend with Scourge and use his economic advantage to get ahead. I'm a little bit surprised Valor hasn't expanded already. It looks like he's going to expand now.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, being a base ahead in ZVZ, it wasn't crazy. It wasn't a crazy economic lead because Bayou didn't have the drones to be anywhere close to fully saturated. So it's not a base lead, you know. It's maybe a couple drone lead, if anything.
Yeah, and it's getting that second gas earlier is really but he's not mining from it. Getting the second gas earlier is the real advantage of having it.
Looks like the Lings are coming in here, and they're trying to get an angle. It's a decent angle, but there are mutas there, and one sunken.
Where the Scourge? He needs the Scourge here. They're in his main base doing nothing.
The Scourge are coming down now, and just popped some more. Ooh, detonates.
Oh,
Gets one of the
four Scourge detonate on one muta, though. Okay, that muta does good him.
Ooh, and the Overlord as well. That was, yeah, Valor. So, that wasn't quite the most efficient use of Scourge, but he got it done.
Ooh.
Loses a drone there to one Ling. These are small
pickups. He might
pickups.
lose another one. He could lose another one.
Yeah, that one drone is low. It's a dance. Looks like, okay, they'll drill there, and we'll defend it.
Okay. But we're getting close to having 3 hatchery up for Valor with almost his second base complete. With his natural almost produced. So that would put him at a pretty sizable advantage.
He just added another hatchery as well. Looks like he might just go for a pretty insane pump. Off of 2 bases. And he's sending some more Lings in here on Talcross. He might be able to slip through the side of the hatchery, get some drone kills, and straight up engaging here. There's only one muta, and they're going to get onto the drone. See how many drones they'll get. Is the drilling good? Oh, loses 2.
Couple drones go down.
Ooh. Now
it's to see.
Okay, how many is he going to get? The drone's moving at a good angle. Okay, gets another drone there.
One more.
So I think that was 3, 4. But he's really driving Bayou thin here. Bayou's drone count is really low.
The amount of drones mining is very low. He's only mining gas at the natural. He's only mining gas at both bases.
Yeah, and looks like he's going to lose even more. He's down to 3 drones. He's actually down to 0 drones right now.
No, he has drones at the... oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah, he's down to 0 drones.
It's like Valor just straight up steamrolling him here. There's a decent amount of Hydras, but Bayou's dead. He doesn't have enough minerals to remake another drone.
He'll have to win with 4 mutas and 2 Scourge against Zerglings. Massive amounts of Zerglings that are just going to kill all his buildings.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Bayou just... maybe he produced too many Scourge. I don't know what happened there, but it seemed like at a certain point he was doing okay with this.
It seemed like he the continued Zergling flood of Valar. He was focused too much into getting into the muta and Scourge that he didn't have enough defense for just, because the mutas can kill the Zerglings, but they don't kill them particularly fast in small numbers.
Yeah,
so.
And pretty much each time Valor came in, he lost a drone or 2, and that's huge.
And a lot of lost mining time, which with a small amount of drones is actually a big deal. And I think we'll actually have an elimination here with this extractor.
Yeah, that's the last extractor. And elimination, no GG. Maybe GG later, we'll see. But, yeah, Valor just kind of steamrolling them there. Nicely done.